Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video. Today we've got the Canon MP560. Basically, if you're having any issues with your print quality, a certain color just isn't printing, or along the way you end up printing something out and you're missing some colors like it is here. This is a method that you can go ahead and use to go ahead and restore your print quality. It's very simple and easy, and I highly recommend anybody do it. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing you're going to want to go ahead and do is you're going to go ahead and open this up. Now on these models of the Canon MP5, 500, 560 in that range, it's very easy. And on most Canons, it's easy to remove this print head. If you see, I just lifted that latch there. This is a latch that goes down. This is what you're lifting to get out. Now you're going to go ahead and remove your printer ink. Now, really quick, if you are running low on any of this ink, stop the video right now, go to the description below, because there's a link to buy some new printer ink, the C220, and every color that you need on Amazon.com. So make this project contingent on you buying that ink, because this is what's causing the problem, letting the ink dry up. And as you can see there, that's the case with this printer. Now you're going to go ahead and simply, as this is lifted, the latch is lifted, you're going to take this print head right out. It's very easy, and as you can see there, it's pretty dirty. Alright, now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have a container just like this, and you're going to put the print head right in there. And like we saw before, it's pretty bad there. So you're going to put it right in there, and you're going to want to go ahead and have a syringe. Now in the description below as well, I'm going to have a syringe print head cleaning kit. So it's going to be a syringe just like this, and it's going to have fitments. And what I'm going to show you here is going to be similar to what you need to do. Actually, your process is going to be easier with that kit. I use this generic one because I do this a lot. And you are also going to get print head cleaning solution, which is very important. Right now I'm using isopropyl alcohol, but the best thing to use would be that solution. And that is going to help you get that done. Now you're going to go ahead, and if you're having issues with one particular color, you're going to go over just that one color. So let's say it's yellow. I'm just going to go over yellow, and you're going to see here kind of what ends up happening as you can see here, I'm pressing through. I'm holding it over. Now with this kit, you're not going to have to hold it like that. You really are going to be able to, if you can see there, actually some yellow and black ink out there. You can see the yellow color there. But because my issue is an overall print quality issue, which usually over time that does tend to happen. It's an overall problem. All the colors need to be cleaned out. So I just did magenta, and I can see it. You can't really see it on the camera, but magenta did come out. That's kind of what you want, because you're basically flushing this system out. Now I'm out. You're going to go ahead and refill. Now do this as much as possible. Refill the syringe, because the more you do this, the better while it's out. You know, clean it as much as possible. On top of this, once you're done with this, you can even leave it submerged with, if you want to use all the cleaning solution, clean all this out, and you can just go ahead and pour in all the solution and leave it overnight on top of doing this. If you really want to, you know, go the extra mile with really cleaning this, that would help. That doesn't hurt. Another option is if you clean this and for whatever reason, and it happens, you know, it just doesn't work. It's really clogged to the point where it's not really fixable. Then you're going to want to make sure to buy you can either get a new print head or a new printer. And I'll also leave that in the description below. Now, a good indication is printing out a test page. So I really know that magenta, cyan are doing, you know, pretty bad, and black doesn't really need it too much. So that gives you a good indication of where you need to put more of your efforts with this cleaning solution. So magenta and cyan really need to be cleaned. All right, once you are done with that, you are going to go ahead and if you're not going to submerge it, or if you're at the point where you've submerged it already for 24 hours, and you're just going to want to go ahead and dry it down and put it back in the printer. Alright, so that's really all there is to it. I'm also going to leave a link in the description below for this particular printer and a similar printer to it that uses the same ink. So there's a lot of resources in the description below. I'm going to put down there the links to all these things that you might need. So just go ahead, take what you need to get the project done.